a fresh pair of kicks.
Yeah.
And
you were like one of the first guys I ever saw rock Yeezys to DJ. Wake it up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marckie P Show. Before I introduce my first guest today, well, he's my only guest today, I lied. Manscaped. Manscaped is a proud sponsor of the Marckie P Show and Big Night Media. With code FINDYOURBALLS, you get 20% off and free shipping. This pack comes with so many cool things. Comes with the lawnmower 3.0. It's got a light. You can hear the ooh. I mean, maybe your young lady will use it instead of you. I don't know.
You sold me.
That vibration hits. You get ball deodorant. You get ball toner. You get a pair of performance boxers, which I don't use because I don't perform. So I have to give those away to somebody that will. I'm not performing anything, but I am not doing the bat wing on my balls to trim it anymore. You know what I mean? Because it just has this technology that allows you to not nick your skin, which is fantastic because nobody needs balls that are destroyed by a razor, right?
You got me with that 20% off.
Yeah,
I told you.
Did I sell you? I sold you on it, and it's waterproof.
All right,
so you take it in the shower if you want.
You got me.
Rinse it, lock it in. Make sure your balls are clean. You know what they say though. A mowed front lawn makes the house look good.
You got me.
Locking it in, baby. But with that being said, my guest for today is the host of The Vanishing Point, DJ, producer, senior designer for Adidas and Reebok. He is my buddy, Kaeno Butler.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I'm happy to have you. What's going on? How's life?
Man, we were just talking about this. Life is seriously, this March makes 1 year. I have finally really come out of my house. I've gone to the grocery store, I don't
know that counts.
Doctor visits and shit like that. But curse? No?
Yeah, you can curse. Yeah, you can swear. Yeah, you can watch. Fuck. There you go. I just said it.
Yeah, but honestly, human interaction besides family members and stuff like that, and the doctor, you. This is it.
I'm number one.
You popped my cherry.
Perfect. I did it. I'm just, I think with this show, I just started breaking everyone out of quarantine. It's just hey, what are you doing? It's just I haven't left my house in 6-7 months. You want to do my show? And it's just yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's the fact is it's not about, being nervous or going out like that. I mean, I told you I'm asthmatic. The whole thing is just for me is there's idiots out there.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for me to go out unless I really need to.
Yeah.
And I just threw myself under the bus because before that I was always out.
Yeah.
For what though?
I mean, yeah. You were doing tons of stuff, and now
now I only go out when I have to, and it's
essential.
When I do go out, it's beneficial. I enjoy myself.
Right. Yeah. So, and now you're on the other side of this quarantine, and you're out and you're at the show.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a little fun today.
All right, let's do it.
Your Instagram. I like your Instagram. You cook a ton.
Yeah, it's random.
Kaeno's Kitchen. It's random, but then you go on spurts where you'll post a bunch of food, and I just look and I'm just wow, man, I'm so fat. I was this is so good. It's salmon and all this other stuff.
Actually, but you know what? The stuff that I do cook, it's all in moderation.
Right.
Bro, we're big boys.
Yeah, we're big boy. Burly boy. That's big boy. Big boy club.
I'm 6'3", full body. It is what it is, but it's I tend to cook things that are semi-healthy, but you can enjoy yourself.
Right.
But again, it's in moderations. Don't order sushi and then get low sodium soy sauce. Just put less soy sauce.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right. Just less soy sauce.
Yeah, but it's my Instagram is very random. I don't stick to at one point in time, when I was heavily doing shows and stuff like that, it was posts about clubs, pictures, radio show, new broadcast and things like that. But, I just got tired. I was fuck it, it's not a front.
Right.
It's just that was what was important.
Yeah.
But right now, what's important is my health.
Yeah. And you're also home, right?
Exactly.
So you're home and you're making music. And then if you can't put a show flyer up on your Instagram, what else are you going to put on?
Some food, bro.
Might as well do some food. What do you enjoy making the most?
Coffee.
I love that. That's a great answer.
Dude, I'm addicted to coffee.
Me too.
I cannot function.
That's the fourth of the day.
That better be a Starbucks. Bro.
It is a Starbucks, right,
yeah. That dirty water. Much respect to Boston, bro. Dunkin' Donuts, yes, but when I first moved here from Miami, you gotta. I'm from Miami,
right?
So it's that Cuban coffee, that café con leche, colada, cortadito, that motor oil.
Yeah,
that shit like coats.
It comes in a shot glass. It comes in like the smallest form ever.
Bro, you were the music conference, right?
Oh yeah,
so
survived.
That little cup.
That little cup means a lot.
Liquid cocaine, right?
It's
there.
literally liquid love. You drink it and you're just wired for hours.
Yeah.
And if you get some too late,
you're done.
You're not sleeping.
No.
You're just going right for it. You're going right to 11.
People hit that 3 o'clock. It's called the 3 o'clock curve. So you would take a shot at 3 o'clock, and then that would get you to 9 o'clock.
And then hopefully bedtime, maybe.
Yeah, but if you hit it at 6 o'clock, you're done.
You're done. Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, you're wired.
Yeah.
So yeah, coffee and actually one of my favorite dishes, which I'm still learning. I try to cook around the world. Being from that, I'm from the South. I'm half Hispanic. I already know
right now. But hold on, I don't mean to interrupt you, but there's a piece of confetti flying, which signifies that you need to get back into a club. It's right next to you. A piece of confetti just fell. Get back into the club. I love that.
Oh man,
go ahead.
But being that I'm half Hispanic, I already got the traditional Latin dishes down in the Southern barbecue, Southern food. So now I'm just like, I'm trying to replicate meals that I would eat when I was on the road.
Right.
So one of my favorite dishes, especially when I spent time in Shanghai, is it's not traditional Shanghai, but like noodles, ramen, stuff like Asian experience, cuisines and things. So that's something I'm really passionate about in cooking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a ramen junkie.
Dude, I'm at the pho restaurant in Waltham like nonstop. They know me firsthand when I walk in. They have my meal already brought to me.
That's it. That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, ramen is just my favorite spot, Kiyomi.
Oh, what's that?
It's in Chicopee, literally one city away from where I live.
All
it
right.
is just unbelievable.
So
it's the best.
Yeah,
miso ramen, tonkatsu ramen. Just
I always get extra egg.
Yeah, same.
Extra egg, extra pork.
I'll also alternate between getting the spicy miso and the regular miso. So every time I go, it's completely different ramen.
Yeah. So some people might see my Instagram and say, "Dude, that's not a Bip and Bop bowl," but I can throw down a Bip and Bop bowl. No,
I mean, your Instagram makes me hungry.
You know what it is?
I never know what I'm gonna get when I go to your Instagram though, because
true.
It's like I just click it and I'm like, is it gonna be a show flyer? Is it gonna be a little promotion for your radio show? Or is it going to be food?
Food or shoe.
Or shoes. Shoes.
But what they say, you eat with your eyes.
That's true.
So presentation.
Yeah.
I mean, balls.
Balls. Yeah, you got to present your balls with this Manscaped clip.
Presentation. Yeah. So my whole thing is I'm cooking. It's going to taste good.
Yeah.
But it look good.
It got to look good.
But it's going to taste good too.
Right.
So it's all factored in.
It is all factored in. That's true. I mean, I'm elite level with my chicken parm game. I'm just a chicken parm master.
Oh, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have toe to toe.
A little chopped.
All right, let's
get some chopped.
I'm serious. I'm up for it.
There might be a food show coming from Marckie P, and we'll have to get you on it.
All right, I'm ready.
So let's hop right in. How did you get your start DJing? And what were your inspirations growing up and your favorite artists?
It's funny. Hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, hip hop.
Which is crazy because the type of music you DJ is not hip hop.
No, I was down in Miami. The hip hop scene is not like what I would say was hip hop.
Right.
My cousin was a DJ, but he was from DC, but he brought that DC East Coast New York vibe to Miami.
Right.
Now, who in Miami was rocking Tim's, Bubble Goose jackets, and camo?
Nobody.
Hot as Miami, but
nobody.
He put me onto East Coast EPMD, Kool Herc. Red Alert, all those guys, those types of things. But I was fascinated by Beach Street and all that stuff as well. But it was the turntablism aspect. So
right. The art of turntablism is just
cut and scratch and all that stuff. Funk Master, then we have Funk Master Flex,
right.
Pop up mixtapes and stuff like that. So that whole battle scene, was for me. And then I actually discovered through that was drum and bass.
Okay,
so.
Again,
talk about
not the music that you DJ now.
Exactly. Yeah. So drum and bass was a big influence as well. I used to go to this club called Beat Camp in Miami. T Farmer Mission. It was just a collective drum and bass, hard edge stuff, and that led me to my radio show in college. Promoting a high school. I mean, damn, it's 25 years now. So I started.
You're only 25 years old.
So I started in And I was 15, so I'm now in the scene for 25 years. So at 15, I started promoting like high school all age parties, raves, and stuff like that.
You were the cool guy.
I was trying to be.
At 15 years old, you had all the connections.
I was trying to be. I mean, Miami's it's a battleground out there.
Yeah.
It's not like Boston. Miami's cutthroat. So you learn from the streets, especially in the club scene. So that's how I really got into the music, and I didn't really start until really get on the scene and started to get notification for what I was doing was in college. When I got on the microphone, the airwaves.
Yeah.
It was college radio that started the Vanishing Point. And that was in 1999, 2000.
You've had that show for a lot. That's 21 years.
Yeah.
Essentially, and the diversity of where you started to where you are now.
Yeah.
Musically is wild.
Dude, it's been a roller coaster.
It is a roller coaster.
I mean, I had highs, I've had lows with the show, but the one thing I could say is that the show's foundation, corporate here, is still consistent to this day from when I started.
Right.
It's the same format, same sound. The sound transitioned a little, but people know when they listen to that show, they're going to get that raw edge club sound that they crave.
Right. Yeah.
So,
which is good now, too, because everybody is craving the club music, the club sound.
There's no fluff.
There's zero. That is true. There's zero fluff. So I ask this of every DJ that I've had on the show, and there's been a few. What was your first show that you've DJ'd, and what was your worst show?
My first show was my friend Catherine Campos. It was her birthday party. I think it was her Sweet 16. Right after her so Sweet 16. She actually went with me.
Were you about to say quinceañera? Because that would be the third time on this show that somebody has mentioned a quinceañera.
It was actually her Sweet 16 though, because in Miami you have a quince, but then why not? You're 16, you have a Sweet 16 as well. So yeah, I DJ'd her first party. I already had my decks and everything, but I was still dabbling in between music. Mm-hmm. She actually took me record shopping. And this is like the first, like DJs hate requests.
Yeah.
She's like, you're playing she told me, you're going to DJ my birthday party and I'm going to take you to buy some records.
And you're going to play what I want.
And, so we went shopping. We went to this Trinidad record store called Lace. I'm sorry. Car Jules is another one with Lace. And the guy walks in heavy Trini accent. I had no idea what he was saying to me. I couldn't. But she knew. We went to the Miami bass section and DJ Laz, like hip hop, bass, and all that stuff. So it took me out of my comfort zone a little because
That's always good though.
Yeah. I was playing I was in my house practicing like Euro, like trying to learning the beat match. The art of DJ really took me over from like battling and stuff like that. I already had to turn the technique down, but I was in that phase already of trying to get into the club scene. Right. And in Miami at, 15, 16, house and Euro music was already like really popping off. Right. So, 12, 13, I was already in hip hop, listening to Wu-Tang and Nas, 36 Chambers, but then, that part came on. So it brought me back to the hip hop element. But yeah, that was my first show. That was
quinceañeras. Yeah, I'm just changing this show to a quinceañera show. We're only gonna everything has a quinceañera. Yeah,
it was DJ Kid Kaeno at the time.
Okay, Kid Kaeno.
And that was my first show.
I mean, that's kind of fire though. Kid Kaeno growing up.
Yeah, it was.
That's a vibe.
And Kaeno in Miami was known. They couldn't say Kaeno. Like people, they would call me Kaeno.
Oh yeah.
But you know what Kaeno means? Well, in the streets.
Yeah.
So it was like lethal. I was like, shit, okay, it's stuck. Yeah. It's from Graffiti and L. But yeah, that was the highlight. I would say that was my first show, the highlight of the start of my career. My worst show.
This one's good.
Dude, me and my buddy David Alexander, who actually got me on and helped me build my style. We played this, it was called A Rave in the Cave. In Chicago.
A rave in the cave.
A rave in the cave in Chicago.
They have caves in Chicago?
On the outskirts. I should say, the promoter was awesome. His name's Tim Fusion. We're still good friends to this day. But he picked me up. We put us up in a hotel and everything. But then it was a campground site. Now, this is not your Insomniac Electric Forest and all that stuff you hear that's like popping off now. You go camping. This was like, we went to this. I can't even tell you. Honestly, it was in Bloomington, someplace deep down on the outskirts of Chicago, Illinois. Yeah. The crew was called So Ill. So I just told you. we get to this place.
The early days, the early days of promoting in dance music, people had terrible business names.
The show was called The Caveman Experience. So that should have told us something. You know, we weren't looking for no posh hotel either.
Everybody was me, because I am essentially a caveman. like it's just a whole bunch of people that are me.
So we go to this campground. And honestly, the place was dope. It was an old amphitheater, carved into a side of a mountain, like almost
that's cool,
similar to Red Rock.
Like Red Rocks, yeah.
Yeah. So we play the show, whatever, and we think we're gonna camp there, but we didn't bring any camp gear.
Oh, that's fun.
Talent was supposed to camp too. So this is all getting new. We're still getting used to like trying to get on the road.
Right.
There's no management.
Right.
It was ourselves.
Yeah, there's no tour manager.
We found out about the booking through MySpace.
That's good. MySpace. Rip to MySpace.
Yeah. So it was a MySpace. Hey, we love the music that you're playing on your page. Would you come play for us? So we're like, all right, let's do this. This is how we're gonna do it. So we negotiated, got flights and stuff like that. So we get on the plane with record boxes. Now, there's no CDs. We're carrying vinyl.
Yeah.
So we're lugging like 100 records because who knows what you're going to play. You got a crate dig. So we get there, whatever. Pick us up. We get to the campground. We land. We eat. We play the show. And he's like, are you going to camp out? We're like, oh, shit, we didn't bring camp gear. We're from Miami. Miami boys don't camp.
Miami boys don't camp.
So they take us. We
go to the beach, bro.
Seriously. So promoter was cool. He was cool with everything. Got us into a hotel room because he was like a sub promoter of the promoter.
Right.
So you never knew who like the person
the person was. There's always that. There's always that veil.
You know it is.
I know how that is. Yeah. There's always a veil of like secrecy of who the promoter is. Like, is it a real person or is it just this umbrella name?
Yeah. So
with a bunch of sub promoters.
So we pulled into this gas station right before we check in. He says, "Yeah, hold up, I got to pick up a 30 rack." So I'm like, what's a 30 rack? So it's like 30 cans of beer in a rack of a pack of a 60 pack in soil. So he had to pick up a 30 pack for the hospitality. Checks us into the hotel room. No joke. Like, I saw a roach the size of a $50 like scurry.
Oh my God, that's gross.
We haven't eaten yet.
And you're just watching roaches run across your hotel floor?
I saw a roach run across the hotel front. Right across the street was a Hardee's. So I'm like, do we go to the Hardee's?
Do I just sleep in the Hardee's? I'm just going to sleep in the Hardee's, probably cleaner.
Well, if I go to the Hardee's, like there would be roaches right across the
my God, that's so gross.
So yeah, that was one of the, but we did get paid.
You did?
Like,
do you remember how much?
6 months later.
They're like, we'll get you. Don't worry, we'll get you.
No joke. It was 150 bucks. I was
going to say, it's $150
bucks between two of us.
Okay.
So we were a hard dance group called System Shock that we created like outside of like the normal individual shows. So that's what they loved, the sound that we were doing. It was popular in Miami, you know. Right. You had Georgia Casa, shout out. They're all playing that hard German trance.
Right.
So they haven't experienced that up in Chicago. So we're like, shoot, we're gonna be the hot commodity.
Right.
We're gonna make some bank here.
And
our bank was like, what, maybe $400 per person or two? Nah.
You're like, this is gonna be good. They're like, here's $75 each.
Well, when he gave us a sheet on how much he's gonna pay us because they had to pay for flights,
right?
In the hotel
Cover
that
the
we
cost.
asked for. So that 150 was left. So we're like, shit, this is what it's about.
And you got a roach motel. I ended up. So I have a funny hotel story. We were doing a show called Wild On.
Okay.
Quite a few years back.
I remember Wild On.
I
did the fly for that.
You did the fly for Wild On. And so we do Wild On. It's myself, Rich. You remember Rich?
Yep.
Heather and Terry from Student City. And we got booked in a Red Roof economy, like Red Roof and Motel 6 kind of thing. Open the door, stink bugs everywhere. Oh. The whole entire interior of the room was stink bugs.
Oh shit.
No, like it was imagine like a flock of birds, but they're just everywhere. Just open the door and they're just flying everywhere.
Some Alfred Hitchcock type.
You're like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, why? First of all, why'd you book me in a $5 room? We're not gonna say who booked it. Yeah. He's gonna listen to the show and he's gonna know. He's gonna know.
You know what it is though. You're starting out though, like especially like you're trying to get on the scene and stuff like that. the whole thing is the anticipation of play.
Right.
And for you in that situation, I mean, I've seen where you come from.
Right.
So I know the level you're at now. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
we had to turn over some rocks.
Yeah. I mean, I've busted my ass to get to where I am,
Yeah.
And sleeping we did end up changing hotels because there was absolutely zero chance that me being the diva that I am was going to sleep in a stink bug infested room. So we stayed at a Marriott, which was equally as bad. No, it was fine. But yeah, on the road, people think the road is glamorous, but it's really not. It is to an extent, and the adrenaline rush that you get when you're performing. And I mean, I'm not a DJ, but looking after guys like you and performers obviously gives me the same adrenaline rush because you're providing something for them. I'm providing something for you. So you bust your ass. You sleep in terrible hotels. You work in awful venues that have like cigarette butts in the shower, and you're just like, what? Why am I here? And then you work for this company, Big Night, and I mean we got the Taj Mahal of bathrooms over here at Big Night Live. The green rooms are perfect. There's PlayStations, there's Nintendo Switches. The bathrooms are literally like the Taj Mahal. It's marbled.
But stuff like that though actually keeps me grounded. Like.
Yeah.
That incident's like actually talking about it out. It also makes you to realize and think like down the line, like you may play a 5-star venue, but then the next day you may play.
Yeah.
So I don't get attached to it at all. I come in, I give my blood, sweat, and tears on those decks to the crowd, and then off to the next place. I don't get too attached to it because like right now. The shit could be gone in a second. Yeah,
literally gone in 60 seconds.
But I do miss the Big Night Entertainment Taj Mahal.
yeah.
I never had to wait a line in those bathrooms.
No, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. And like everybody that would perform, they would be like, "Where's our green room?" It's like, "Oh, it's this one right here." It's like, "Wait, no, this green room's too nice."
Condo,
like,
bro.
They're like, "Wait, no, this green room's too nice. This is a studio apartment." It's like, "No, this is your green room."
Dude, wow. When we played Big Night Live for the first time, my crew that was with me and friends, they're just like, this is what you do on a regular basis? I'm like, nah. Just this venue.
Just this venue. So speaking of that, what led you, you start out in the drum and bass world in Miami. What leads you into being a trance producer and DJ? Because that is very different than where you started.
It was actually like, it was the hip hop lifestyle and, not drum and bass, the rave culture, but being in Miami, like hip hop, it wasn't the hip hop that I was used to, and that culture of hip hop wasn't there. Miami was fueled, but at that time was like it wasn't no Rick Ross. It was like the Uncle Luke's.
Yeah.
You had Jam Pony Express, Uncle Al, the Poison Clan, like that type of hip hop. Right. I was more gravitated to more like not just the beats. But it's funny, like the beats now, I'm saying out loud, the beats come back into play.
Yeah.
But it was the lyrics. I was, on that East Coast, upstate vibe.
Right.
But what brought me into electronic music was I heard this radio show by George Alvarado down in Miami on Power 90. It was at the time Power 96. And he was playing stuff from all over Europe. And I remember... in the back of the days, you had your tape deck. You would stop, play, play.
Record.
Yep.
record.
Pause.
Yeah.
So I was listening to the show. I was like, I was recording everything he was playing, not the mix, but just the track.
Right.
And I went to the local record store and I said, can I play a tape for you? So I played it and I said, do you have any of this music? And he says, I have no idea what it is, but he sent me to the Euro section. And I just started
just digging.
So at the time, like big names were like KC's Escape, Signum, and all that stuff, and
not Cascada because that's
but like Depeche Mode, New Order,
like
that sound. That's what influenced me, and that's what made me pick up one of my first trance records. And it wasn't trance. It was like house.
Yeah.
It had the B-sides was like the more trancey vibe, but it was house music.
Right.
So that led me from house music and then down the road just like 4/4 type dance music. And
yeah.
I'm here now. So
yeah, I mean you're an incredible performer and
Thanks.
Your radio show is fantastic. We've talked about your radio show, but what goes into building the Kaeno style set, like club set?
So it's all the influences that I experienced as a clubber. clubber and a promoter. Like before I became a producer, it was the radio show. And then part of me wanted to become a producer because I wanted to make stuff exclusively that I could play in my sets. Like I would see Victor Calderon and all these guys from New York. They were playing the same stuff, but it sounded completely different in the club. So, I took all those things and infused, into the radio show, into my style. So it's the progression for me is, where the club, not many DJs could say, and I, nod my hat to the ones that can, but not many DJs could go into a club and read the floor the entire night from start to finish. Right. So that's how I gauge my sets. That's what makes, I think my radio show a success of what it's been all these years. And me as a performer in the club scene or a DJ, whatever, I know how to take the crowd on a journey. Right. So it's that progression in sound.
That's important.
Yeah, you have to because, at the end of the day, you're a service. Just like you do hospitality. Right. You're there to give them the best time they had. Right. And you got to also know what those people are coming in for. Like there's some nights that people, I would say the nights that I play for Big Night is on the underground nights. Yeah. Or those, obscure acts. Right. Because my music is obscure as well. So the underground Thursday nights, I know that demographic that's coming in there. And I know where they want to go. Right. They want to go on this, hypnotic journey, and enjoy the night. But at the end, they want to just party it out too. Yeah. But that Friday night crowd, they're just there to pop bottles and go crazy. Right. So you could start off, on the fly, madness, chaos, etc. Yeah.
That's a great point. I think that, people don't realize how important it is to tell a story through their DJ set. Right. Yeah. Because if you just start and you're just smashing away, right, you kind of tire the people out for what's to come.
You gotta think of it like sex.
You gotta think of it like sex.
Seriously.
And if you're having sex, you should use a manscaper.
You just can't get it and smash it out, bro. You
just can't smash it.
You gotta take your time and work it to.
You gotta make a little love.
You gotta make love to the decks.
Gotta make a little love. All of them.
But it's true. I mean, it's everything in life, though. You just can't get, we can't get to the top. We didn't start at the top. Right. We, like Drake said, we started from the bottom. We had to work. And it's the same thing as a DJ. All those things apply in life. You got to read the room because you're there to entertain those people. But you also need to know what's in your arsenal, how you're gonna transition the night to, and make people want to come see you the next time.
Yeah, it's a very, very great point.
Yeah.
So you back to your Instagram because I do love your Instagram. I've said that 23 times already. You run a very successful Instagram called Boston Sneakerheads.
Yes.
And you design sneakers.
Yep.
You give tutorials on your Instagram on how to relace your sneakers and how to put, I don't know what they're called on the very ends.
Aglets
on the. It's just like you're in the game.
Yeah, I mean the sneaker game is a game itself. Yeah. Like speaking of sneakers, I told you I'm gonna lace you up.
Oh boy. I'm getting a gift. Here we go. I've seen a shape. Oh, whoa.
You already know what that is.
Whoa.
And I know you rock hats too, so I got you something.
Oh, I get a hat too?
I got you something to go. Wait, hold up. But you know what that tag is, right? That's one of one.
What I got a one of one.
A sample tag.
I got a sample one of one hat, which I can never wear. I don't think. I have to just put this thing away.
Oh, it matches the kicks too.
Okay. So there's the hat. I think we can we see the hat? Oh yeah. Then we got some kicks. And
this show is not sponsored by Adidas.
It's not. It's sponsored by Kaeno. Look at this. Adidas 4D. Oh baby. Oh baby. Whoa.
So there you go.
Holy shit.
So that's the Fuso. That's a hybrid of.
What a kick this is.
Yeah, so this is a lifestyle silhouette with a trainer built in. So you can flex on the weekends, but if you're hitting the gym, like this midsole, I know you rock Boost.
Yeah, I got the Boost on right now.
You put this 4D on. This your first pair of 4D?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna change my life.
I just blessed you with your first pair of 4Ds.
These are fire.
So yeah,
these are fire.
So that's actually done by these are actually designed by the team.
This up.
These are designed by the team in Germany, and actually I worked with them on several different colorways. So you'll potentially see my colorway of this on this model come out.
Is this the colorway? Is this yours?
No, this is the flagship colorway.
Okay.
So what I do with Adidas, and I've done some stuff with.
These are fire. Thank you. By the way, thank you so much for these, man. These are fire.
Well, I told you I've been promising you kicks for a
You
minute.
did, yeah. Well, this is a perfect time to get them too. You know.
So, but you got to say the name properly though if you're going to speak about Adidas.
Adidas. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, for European,
Right.
I mean, but in the U.S. we say Adidas, but it's Adidas. But
do you remember back in the day when everybody used to be like, "Do you know what Adidas stands for?"
all day I dream about sex.
All day I dream about sex. It's like
All day I dream about sneakers.
sneakers, sports,
true.
sex.
Yeah, but this particular pair is the flagship model colorway, and then you'll see like some spin-offs of this coming down the line. That's why
That's where you come in.
That's where I come in.
What's yours? What's yours going to look like?
I actually posted this on my page. It's going to be like a neon green kind of like almost like the Incredible Hulk kind of look and feel to it. Might be some slight modifications to it, but that's what I'm set for that particular colorway.
These are fire.
Thanks, man.
I can't take my eyes off.
You can take them off.
They're literally electricity, bro. I put these in my hands and I feel like I'm a whole new man.
Yeah, watch when you step into them.
Those 4Ds, those 4Ds hit different.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait. We've been talking about 4Ds for a while.
Oh yeah. So 4D is the game changer right now. I feel, not just because I've done work with Adidas on this, or I've done work with the company Carbon, who actually prints the midsole. But for me, there we go back to the big boy size.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 6'3", 255. I mean, comfort level for me, especially being on the decks and just mobility-wise, like I find this extremely comfortable over Boost.
Yeah, really?
Stability-wise, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this midsole, it's called, it performs to the level of the user, and then it's constantly giving off energy, and it returns back to its natural state. That's the perfect thing. That's, for me, that covers everything.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Boost. I mean, I'm rocking Boost right now.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to be on my feet for a long period of time.
Yeah, if you're DJing, you're going to DJ in these.
I'm wearing this.
So all the DJs that are listening, get yourself a pair of 4Ds.
I'm trying to work on that.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. I mean, those things are fire.
But yeah, I mean, I came into the position as an influencer,
right,
for Adidas. They brought me in as one of the reps blessed me with a pair when I was over in LA. I put them on, and I didn't think anything of it until I started seeing more models. I started wearing them. They started sending me more, and that brought me into modifying the Ultra Boost, the flagship model, the 1.0. And from modifying it, I started creating like customizations of it for me personally, not for the public. So people started taking notice of that, and they were like, "Where can I get that colorway or that model that this person was wearing?" And they kept going back to my Instagram and social media page. Yeah, and long story short, to bring it all together, is that I met this guy Ben, who Ben was an engineer for Adidas at the time, and they started a program called Adidas.
I remember those.
Yeah, and you were able to customize it. So I worked heavily on that project with the team to come up with unique colorways and materials that the lifestyle industry was, wearing.
Right.
That particular model was more to the lifestyle industry. The shoe was always meant for runners. Right. But it was the lifestyle industry was picking it up.
When did the Ultra Boost move from being a runner into being a lifestyle sneaker?
That was when Kanye wore it, 2015. Yeah,
that's pre-Yeezy, right?
That was pre-Yeezy.
That's a year. Is that a year before Yeezy?
A year right before Yeezy. So when Kanye dropped, was it Life of Pablo? I think it was Life of Pablo.
Yeah, 'cause I think that's when he released the Power Blacks, right?
Yeah. His name's John Wexler.
Wex. Yeah.
Yeah, John Wex, who is a really good friend, who is head of influence marketing, was at the time, he signed Kanye.
I mean, what a brilliant decision for that company, man.
Wex is the man.
I mean, I follow him too, man. He posts his sneaker collection all the time, and I'm just like, I'm so jealous.
I mean, Wex alone. I mean, Adidas was always at that point in time was for the culture, from Run DMC and stuff like that. But Wex really put culture in the whole thing with hip hop and lifestyle. Right. He just merged it all and made it a melting pot for them.
Molded the influencers into it too. With the Ultra Boost. I mean, I love Ultra Boost.
Well, it was that. Well, that too in the sneaker culture. I mean, sneaker culture has been around forever.
Right.
But with the help of, people like Kanye wearing the shoe, that particular model, and then, you had your influencers who was really promoting at the time, like Teddy. At the time his name was Boost God, but Teddy runs a channel, and he was really influencing Ultra Boost as well.
Right.
So, I was always in the sneaker culture, but it came in shifts. Like,
right.
I couldn't afford all those kicks back in the days.
Yeah.
I worked at Foot Action.
Right.
And at that point in time, Jordans was popping.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we used to get people coming lining upside Foot Action, trying to slip you the back door for the back, for the Jordans. Yeah. I see a lot of people lose their jobs too.
Here's a couple $100 trying to get me in this line.
I had a couple coworkers who we would do. I worked in the stock room, so I knew what was on the shelves. Yeah. So I had to take inventory, and I didn't want to lose my job over some stupid kicks.
Right.
But I would come back the next day and was like, yo, we sold out all the J's already? They're like, yeah. But I would go check the inventory codes, and they wouldn't be in the system. Yeah. So somebody was putting them in trash bags.
Just shipping them out.
Exactly.
Man. The sneaker game is tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the resale market is huge.
Yeah.
What Nike was doing, what Nike's just done with the Jordans is you have to put them on your feet and wear them out.
Yep.
Which I think is brilliant. I think good for them.
Yeah. That's one thing. I wear all my kicks. I mean, any shoe that comes across, I wear. Because for me, I wear all black.
I mean, same.
But the
only thing that I have in color is this and now these.
I mean, I do wear clothes with colors. Like, my daytime, I'm in plaid. But, when I'm going out or something, I'm just very minimal.
Same.
Black or, jeans and a fresh pair of kicks.
Yeah.
And,
you were like one of the first guys I ever saw rock Yeezys to DJ.
Yeah.
Remember, I mean, you were playing a show with us at Royale, I don't know, years ago. It's probably 2016.
Oh, that was the Zebras.
The Zebras. And I was just like, what is he doing in those? Like, first of all, why is he wearing them? Like, those are the ones you put away. And then you're just like, nah, man, I just rock all my sneakers. I'm like, you're a madman.
Well, that and I'm fortunate enough now to have multiple pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I could wear a different pair of shoes. I'm blessed to be able to afford and be able to wear a different pair of shoes every single day.
Yeah.
But, I was at the point in time, too. I was
You're
rocking.
Flexing hard. You're flexing hard.
Yeah, you gotta look fly.
I just sat there, and they're like, how's Kaeno said doing? I was like, I think it's doing good, man. I can't take my eyes off of his sneakers. But that was like the first sight that I ever saw of the Zebra Yeezys, like in public.
Yeah, but you know what, too? That at that time, I was rocking Boost because of the comfort level,
right?
And I wasn't really invested into the social media part of about sneakers and the YouTube thing. I was doing it because A, I believed in the product,
right,
and B, that pair was actually given to me as a gift.
Yeah, so that's what you had said to me. You're like, oh, this is a gift.
Yeah, I wasn't even.
Did Yeezy give you this gift?
No, I wasn't even on the hype of of Kanye's team in the whole Yeezys, and to this day, I'm still not a big hype person in regards to the shoes I wear. But I do like a nice comfortable pair of shoes. You got to flex every once in a while.
Yeah, you
just got to. But
you just gotta snap.
Yeah, but that brought out me creating my own Instagram page because for that particular thing, because I wanted to keep track of what I was wearing, and what I was doing, and taking note of what the public is now. Granted, my page has 30-something thousand.
Yeah, I think it was like 40. I think it was like 40,000.
But it's all organic traffic.
Right.
There's no paid advertising.
People love sneakers, man. They just search, and your Instagram account has like, it's very aesthetic. That Instagram account is very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, I try to focus on people of our demographic.
Yeah,
I'm 40.
When you look at it, though, when you look at just the entire scope of what it is, it's like it's pleasant to the eyes, not like I need to get off this page. I don't want to see what this is. You know what I mean? Because you'll post a sneaker, but then you'll like post a picture of like the midsole or just something different that draws you in. You're just like, well, what's the next? Is the next post the rest of the sneaker? You know what I mean? It's like, where do I go from here? And then it's always something different.
That's part of the story. It's the storytelling. I want people. I try to focus on. It's funny because I was trying to, like I said, I was focusing on my demographic. Being that I worked in corporate sector points, and I worked in higher ed as well. I would wear during the day, khakis, a plaid shirt, but I wanted something fresh on my feet. And the audience that I was appealing to weren't, skinny jeans guys.
Right.
I'm
a skinny jean guy now, Kaeno.
I can't fit in the skinny jeans, even if I try, bro. But I mean, Old Navy does have those extra flex jeans.
I'm wearing stretchy jeans right now.
I wear stretchy jeans too.
That's what's up.
But that's the type of demographic I was trying to appeal to showcase that, hey,
right.
You're in this bracket, but you still can wear fresh shoes.
Yeah.
And now corporate America embraced the tennis shoe.
Yeah.
You got from Tesla and that whole crew, all wearing sneakers to press conferences and things like that.
Yeah. Have you seen like the ESPN and all those guys?
Elon Musk, I'm gonna say.
Elon Musk, same. Yeah. Hey, Elon, you want to come on the show? Just hit one of us up. We'll figure it out. Like a lot of broadcasters are now like rocking the suit and then just a pair of just fire sneakers.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy Fallon, yeah.
Flexing
hard.
Yeah, but what he does is he just like will throw his foot on the desk and then you're just like, damn it. He's wearing chunky dunks today. That's good for him.
He was wearing Christian Dior's.
He was wearing the Dior's, yeah. He just throws his foot up and it's like, okay, dude, nice flex on that $20,000 pair of sneakers that you should just keep in a glass case somewhere. But yeah, man. Well, I appreciate this. I really do.
You're welcome.
This is fire.
But yeah, so I do from that My Adidas project and consulting, I was brought in to do a lot more consulting on specific models and things like that. And that's where the whole thing and me working with Adidas on a regular basis and working with new products and new projects. So when Futurecraft came out, they contacted me and said, hey, would you like to work on the Futurecraft project? And I said, sure. Like I believe
I mean, you're a project guy and you also have a very successful design company.
Thank you, but I mean, I had to experience the product first, because I'm not just gonna promote and wear something I don't believe in.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, that bag of cash could look good, but your reputation's on the line, and your self integrity. So that's what it is.
That is a great point. What's a sneaker looking back that you're just like, this wasn't the one?
I would say it was. Damn. I'm trying to think what shoe I didn't have an infinite love for. Honestly, it would be the NMD.
Yeah, so NMDs were super hot, and then all of a sudden they just weren't. Literally, just like it's like NMD, and it's just like
You know what it was for me? It wasn't. It didn't have the aesthetics that I was looking for, but comfort level, it fell flat for me.
Yeah, it's kind of a floppy top, right? It's kind of the top of it's just kind of flops around.
If I could,
there's no structure. I guess the word is what I want to use. No support at all. No support.
And if I could redesign the NMD, there would be some key things that I would focus on, because I love the silhouette.
The silhouette of the NMD is very nice,
but it hasn't silhouette the contour, but it needs more support. And if you look around, quote unquote, I hate using the term, but like you see, the soccer moms, the yoga moms, and just the general consistency is that shoe fell to like a more economical, platform, which is good,
which is great.
I mean, it's still one of the number one sellers, but if you're looking for some support and comfort,
it found its place in the market.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is okay.
Yeah, but for some support and comfort, it fell flat, and I feel that we reintroduced it now with some, more aesthetic. The company's gone completely green. Yeah. So we're using a lot more recycled products.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, recyclable shoes, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
And that's what, this particular thing is, because these midsoles will never die. They never fall flat.
Right.
The only thing is the upper. So when you get to that point of now that you could walk into a store, scan your foot, and have a shoe 3D printed for you.
That's so sick.
Like, that's the future.
That's so sick.
I believe in the future.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm locked in on that. Also, that's just really cool that you can just go and get 3D printed sneaker. Yeah, because that's what this is.
Yeah. So
remember the first one. You were like, we were chatting about it. Just like, dude, they don't make us up to a certain size.
Yeah, they didn't go up to size 13.
They didn't go up to size 13. You were like, dude, I can't even get a pair for myself because they.
Yeah, my size 11. Shit was snug.
just jamming your foot in.
But I mean, the materials come a long way, and now the product, the actual product itself has come a long way.
Yeah.
So it's much more affordable. It's restocking on the 17th. So
yeah,
I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah, please do. I mean, this is fire. I mean, just this. Like I said, I can't keep my eyes off it. It's also, it kind of looks like the same silhouette as the Pharrells.
Yeah,
like similar. The hue, right? What do they call it? Not the hue. Damn.
The silhouette of the shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the frills.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fire. Those are fire. I'm gonna flex hard on those.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just jet black outfit. This hat. I don't know if I wear. Do I wear this hat?
It's up to you, man. I know you like snapbacks.
God.
I wanted you to get you something to match the kick so you could wear with it.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
Dude, just rock it.
I'm gonna flex the whole Kaeno outfit.
You got the plug now.
I got the plug now.
You get more hats.
So we're getting to the point of the show that we have a little fun. We like to bring Sam, the producer, in.
Okay.
Because
what's up?
What a voice!
What's up, Sam?
Oh, his voice is spectacular.
We gotta put him on the track.
Yeah. You look at Sam. You want to be in a music video? You want to be on a track?
Yeah, I'll do the ad libs.
Holy shit! Wait, hold up. I just heard the ad. I was like, yeah, it's soft.
Sam, he's great. He's fantastic. We love Sam. So this is called the Susan segment, where Susan, my friend, sends me questions throughout the course of the week when she's supposed to be doing her homework. And then we just answer them, and we just let this thing rip.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Sam, you ready?
Oh yeah.
That's Sam hit me with the oh yeah. All right. What was your dream job as a kid?
My dream job as a kid. I wanted to fly airplanes.
Okay, a pilot.
Yeah. It's just a fighter pilot actually.
Fighter pilot. Oof.
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
But I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah,
and I suck at bats.
That'd be terrible. We're like, oh, Kaeno's in the plane. It's like, no. Get him out. That's great. Fighter pilots are, they're a different breed, man.
Dude, you know when you put your mask on now? That meme when you take your mask off? I feel like I'm driving my car. I'm
pops off to one side. You feel like
I'm Top Gun, man. That F-14 Tomcat, dude.
That's it. Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
That movie was great. Aren't they? Yeah. Aren't they making a second? Aren't they making a second?
Oh, come on. No.
They're making a second. They are.
But it's going to be like Coming to America.
I'm being serious.
Like, I heard that. Give me a second.
I heard that movie was terrible, and I can't pull myself to watch it.
Nah. I mean, you can't make Tom Cruise now.
It's happening. It's happening.
Bruh, sequels, just stop.
It's happening. I mean, it's probably going to fall flat, but whatever.
And I'll watch it.
Yeah, same here.
You just gotta watch a train wreck.
You just have to. Just have to. You know what sequels and prequels did not fall flat?
Which ones?
The Bad Boys Trilogy.
Oh no.
Those are fantastic.
Jerry Bruckheimer, man.
Those are fantastic.
You know him, what
I could watch Will Smith and Martin Lawrence literally do anything.
You know what would be a perfect combo for producers would be Dick Wolf and Jerry Bruckheimer.
Dick Wolf is the guy who does
SVU.
Yeah, Law and Order.
Now every show that he puts his name on, you know it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, well, because at the very end it just says Dick Wolf, and like Dick Wolf is a very aggressive name.
He probably has balls.
Yeah, does Dick Wolf need a manscaper or no?
But dude, his shows are fire. So him and Jerry Bruckheimer together, I think would be a
they should do Top Gun and then figure it out.
I want royalties on that if they do.
All right, Sam, go ahead. What is your dream job as a kid?
Dream job as a kid. All right. So all my friends, they wanted to be like policemen, firemen. Nah, I wanted to be a FedEx delivery driver.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sam wanted to be a FedEx delivery driver.
You got a truck. You got a uniform.
Sam was in fourth grade thinking about 401ks and stuff. He's like, wow, pensions. Like, I heard FedEx has good health insurance. It's like you're in fourth grade, Sam.
Dude, FedEx.
That's incredible.
FedEx is fire, man.
Speaking of packages. Sam will deliver you a Manscaped package.
Dude, you gotta text me that 20% off code.
I'll get it.
I gotta go back and listen.
Find your balls, all caps. We'll get it to you.
All right.
I wanted to be an astronaut,
yeah?
and I'm still obsessed with space. It's one of those things that there's so much out there, and I fall into a YouTube hole for hours watching space stuff.
Is it gravity?
No, it's like aliens and what happens out there? What happens outside of this planet?
True.
I think space is terrifying.
It is terrifying, but like, I think and I love the ocean, but I think I'm more terrified of the ocean than space.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what?
Because the ocean's got some weird shit in it.
Bro.
And we've only discovered like 30% of the ocean.
It's just a weird percentage of the ocean. There's like the rest of it, no, nobody goes there.
I can't deal with like being claustrophobic and going underwater for a certain amount of depth. Like, yeah. No. So space alone, I don't know.
I'm just so locked in. I just want an alien to pop up. I'm gonna keep saying that until an alien walks through this door into the podcast room. Is like, look, I'll give you the interview you're asking for. Just stop emailing me.
Let's go to Mars.
We're going with Elon, baby. We're going with Elon. The second question is: name something that shouldn't bother you as much as it does.
Bother me.
I can go if you guys need a second.
You go first. I got to think about that one.
Have you ever been out and you're like grocery shopping or you're doing something, you have your headphones in or headphones on, and somebody tries to talk to you?
Yep.
It's like, there's a reason why. And I know AirPods nowadays are a little different because people just leave them in. But even then, I just don't talk to you. And like, if I have my headphones on, if I'm grocery shopping or something, it's like, I'm not entertaining conversation right now. I'm locked in on whatever I'm listening to. And I just don't want to speak to you. And that bothers me because people, like, you're looking at someone and they're moving their mouth and you're trying to decipher what they're saying because Metallica is playing too loud in your headphones. And you're like,
yeah, you just nod your head.
You just nod your head. You just hit him with the nod. You're like, yeah, okay, cool. Yes. The panko breadcrumbs are over there, ma'am.
Dude, that's a perfect example of the mask game now. I mean, you wear a mask, no one's bothering you.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk.
So
they also don't want to breathe. It's like I don't want to do anything.
You know what it is for me is we talked about this earlier. Is people who don't care about other people's stuff.
Yeah,
it's a perfect example. I went out this week. I parked at the furthest spot away from everybody. I do it on purpose because I don't want my car dinged.
Yeah, you have a very nice vehicle.
And somebody pulls up right next to me.
It's a matte black BMW, everyone. It's a matte black BMW. M5?
Yeah, M10. So somebody but it's a 2016 though. So I'm not flexing it, but 30,000 miles. So I'm not flexing the 20.
And somebody.
Yeah, but people. What bothers me is people who don't care about other people's property. That's what I want to say.
Somebody threw their car door open and smashed your car door.
That's a pet peeve of mine. But it's also too is like your house, your yard, or just your stuff in general.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
So that's
a good thing to be a little aggravated about.
You mean you work hard, you pay for it.
Yeah, it's yours.
Exactly.
Don't break it.
Haters.
Go ahead, Sam. What do we got?
I'm gonna have to go with. So I live with roommates, and I hate it when they don't put their dishes away. It can honestly ruin my night. Because like I come home from work, long day, and I come to the kitchen. I'm gonna make myself dinner, and all the pans and pots are just in the sink, dirty.
Yeah, and then you're screwed.
And then I just end up ordering Uber Eats because I'm like, fuck that.
Where one $9 sub costs you $53.80.
Yeah, your sub will be $9, and then with tip and everything, it's gonna come out to like $22.
Hence, that's why I cook every night.
Yeah, that's why maybe you should go to Kaeno's kitchen and you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
dude, that's the worst. I hate a sink full of dishes.
Yes,
that's why I never had roommates. Like honestly,
luckily,
I'm the guy who goes behind you and cleans.
That's it. It's like you put the dish down, you just walk up, clean it. Yeah, I respect that answer too. Yeah. Next one would be: would you rather fight 20 squirrels or 2 emus?
20 squirrels.
Yeah.
20 squirrels. Give me 2 emus.
Yeah, but they got long necks, bro.
Squirrels are quick.
Yeah, but you could punch a squirrel and they'll probably just die.
Dude.
Right? Not that we kill animals here. Just want to make this clear.
What's the insurance company who has the 2 emu?
Is it Geico?
Emu.
Yeah, Limu.
Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Mutual.
I had to sing that out loud.
Dude,
Fuck.
Those emus scare me. No, you know what? Squirrels though, because I think it'll be a challenge because they're scavengers.
They're just quick.
And
they're fast.
Yeah,
they're really fast.
But 20 squirrels, I feel like if my body could probably be covered in 10 squirrels, I'd be all right, right? I could probably just throw them off and they'd just be dazed. But 2 emus, man, I think they're descendants of the Velociraptor or something.
But like, I feel like I could hold my ground with 2 emus. With 20 squirrels, like it's gonna be
pandemonium.
Yeah, chaos.
But you see how big we are?
Yeah. You see how big I
am? Sam takes a shot at his own height.
It's like an ostrich.
Yeah, I don't know. Emus scare me, man. every time I see an emu or an ostrich, I'm like, you're a velociraptor.
You know what? We have the elephant syndrome. We're afraid of. Emu's bigger than us, so we're afraid of it.
Just scared.
I can comfortably say 20 squirrels would kick my ass.
Oh my God, Sam! You know that lives on the internet forever. What's the last artist or song that you listened to?
You know what? Let me check. I gotta check Spotify real quick.
I'm gonna go with mine, and this is going to be a home.
I'm gonna tell you for real the last song I listened to. But go ahead.
Well, literally when I was waiting for you and they were cleaning up this room, I was listening to Science, the new song from Science. A little bit bored, and I know that's kind of a hometown answer because we're affiliated, but the song is just so good, and it's springtime, and I want to be happy, and I want to sing, and I want to dance, and I just want to sprint around naked.
The last 4 album list to front to back was Young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
Dolph.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah,
me either.
Young Dolph.
Bobby Shmurda's out.
Yeah, seriously, Young Dolph, and that was it. And I've been playing a lot of Dave East and Havoc.
You're just going for it.
I've been playing a lot of hip hop lately.
You're just going for it. You're out of the trance game. You're going right for the hip hop.
You know what exposed? You know what? I do love hip hop. It's what it is. It's the beats.
Yeah,
I don't care about the lyrics. I mean, I don't live that lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't live that lifestyle.
I don't have a Lamborghini.
I like to flex sneakers, but I can't flex that lifestyle. But you know what? The beats get me going.
Yeah,
that's true. It's that aggression, and Big Night brings a lot of hip hop.
Yeah, we do.
I've been in a couple of those shows, and
50 Cent does some fun stuff.
The Rick Ross show was
Rick Ross.
That was lit.
Speaking of Rick Ross, and we're gonna get to Sam's answer. I mean, him and Drake just came out with a song called Lemon Pepper Freestyle, and now everybody's
lemon pepper wings.
Now everybody's freaking out about lemon pepper wings. But I just want to say, and I think that everybody in this room can attest, I've been on the lemon pepper game for a minute.
Yeah, you have. Because you turned me to, you told me where the Wingstop was.
The Wingstop. I told you where the Wingstop. I am a lemon pepper wing junkie, and I will not let Drake take away my shine. I will not.
I remember you posted recently. You gotta tell me. I gotta go check out that bar you went to.
Yeah, I'm on the menu.
You see, I'm
on the menu.
I read. I gotta get those lemon pepper wings, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, Drake might have one now, but I had a meal before him. I'm not saying I'm better than Drake, but I'm just saying I might be better than Drake.
Good stuff, man.
Go ahead. What was your last artist or song? Maybe both.
Last song I listened to was Fireworks by Purple
by Katy Perry.
I was gonna say
Purple Disco Machine.
Okay.
It's a banger.
What genre is that?
I would say dance.
Okay.
Right.
It's very very upbeat. It also features a Knox. I don't know if you know the Knox.
Yeah.
Knox. It's a great song.
We did a show with the Knox. I think at I don't know. I don't remember. Probably Grand. I think.
Yeah, it was Grand.
The Knox is great.
Yeah, that was fun. I'll have to check that song out.
Yeah, it's one of those feel good songs.
I love that. See, you are a feel good guy. Sam gives me so many good vibes. He's just such a good vibe.
I could dig a feel good. I could dig a feel good set or vibe like on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not doing anything on a Saturday, Saturdays is like from chilling out,
dancing
with
around,
your crew. Yeah, getting wasted on some Crown Royal. I keep it real.
He's getting Crown Royal fucked up. And last but not least, what snacks are you sneaking into the movie theater? And I mean, I go with myself because I'm a snack. What's up? I just lined that one up and just hit it out the park.
Pistachios.
Oh, that's a great
shell. But see, I'm lazy as fuck.
Is it unshelled?
Unshelled.
Yeah. Well, also, you don't leave a mess, right?
No, exactly. And nobody knows you have pistachios on you
until somebody catches the whiff of pistachios because those things are. I'd eat like 50 million.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Sam.
Snacks that I'm sneaking in. Definitely watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Yep.
You gotta have something sweet in there.
Yep. Absolutely correct.
And then you need something salty.
Yep.
But I'm gonna have to say chicken nuggets or chicken tenders.
Dude.
Chicken tenders.
It's almost like we're on the same page, which is crazy.
Wait, what sauce though?
What sauce? I'm a big honey mustard guy.
Hot mustard. McDonald's hot mustard.
Oh wow.
The
little packet.
Because you know what? I had curry hot sauce. I mean curry McDonald's sauce when I was in Scotland once. And it tastes exactly the same. Bro, they get all the best sauces over there. Like,
that's
seriously.
upsetting. I love sauce.
We get basic over here, man.
I'm a big, like, hey, what do you want for sauce? Barbecue, like, ranch, ranch.
That's funny. You said you sneak. I snuck in one time to Royale, McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, dude.
And I had prosciutto too in my bag.
Sometimes you have to have just a backpack full of prosciutto.
He goes, how'd you get prosciutto in here?
I absolutely would sneak in McDonald's.
Yes.
Like Big Mac, fries, nuggets, Diet Coke. I don't know where I'm sticking the Diet Coke to get it in there, but that maybe in the pants.
I've snuck in a whole Chipotle burrito before.
I respect that.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I hope he listens to the show. Big shout out to Mike Knockman. Dude, he snuck me. He brought to the booth a short rib for me once. He had them bring me a short rib at a venue we used to play. They had a kitchen downstairs.
That's sick.
I was hungry.
My man's having a full short rib mid-set.
I had a short rib little thing and some Moscato because that's all I was drinking.
He just puts a short rib plate on the CDJ.
The hostess brought it up. She says, "Oh, you didn't finish your dinner, so they brought it up for you."
That's sick. I love that. Yeah, I'm sneaking McDonald's in, man. I love McDonald's. Big Mac's hit. Big Mac sauce.
See, I like the 20-piece, man.
20-piece.
Yeah.
They got spicy nuggets now.
Yep.
Those are fire.
McDonald's chicken nuggets a bomb, dude.
Yeah. How many could you eat in a sitting? If you had to sit down and eat a selected
It was
number.
Funny story. I went through the drive-thru this weekend and to McDonald's, and I go, "Let me have a 10-piece," and my daughter wanted a 6-piece. So the guy goes, "Why are you ordering a 10-piece and a 6-piece? Let me just give you the 20-piece."
Right.
So I was like, "No, I only want a 10 pieces." So we get to the
You're not
window.
trying to overeat.
We get into the window. He looks at me. He goes, "See the 20-piece?" I was like, "Motherfucker, no, God, we ate the whole 20-piece."
I'm telling you, I think I could probably in a sitting eat 69 chicken nuggets. I could probably eat 69 chicken nuggets in one sitting.
I could confidently say I could do 30. What about you, Sam?
I mean, I'd probably house a 20-piece
And then be done?
and be done.
Yeah, I say 30. I'll be done. A 30 pack.
I'm going
30
to-
rack.
I'm sticking to 69 nuggets.
Yeah.
One day I said I thought that I'd give you 100, and then I thought about it, and then I saw what a 50-piece in a box looks like, and I was like, that's a lot.
Was that the Super Bowl promo they had?
No, it's one of my friends ordered, and they gave him in this big giant not Ziploc crate, but it came in like a little box that had a clear top.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is a lot of chicken nuggets. I was sweating thinking that I could eat 2 of those, 2 boxes. I'm like, I'll fucking die. But 69, I'm sticking with it.
You know who has? They don't get talked about as much. The battle of the chicken sandwich. Now McDonald's just dropped.
Yep.
McDonald's went hard on that. McDonald's just dropped the chicken sandwich with Tay Keith, the producer of all Drakes. I mean, the McDonald's is giving everybody a meal.
Yeah, except me.
Yeah.
I want a lemon pepper chicken sandwich on McDonald's menu.
Bro, we got to make that. Well, we made that in Boston.
Maybe next sneaker you design is gonna have to be black, white, and yellow.
Okay.
Lemon pepper exclusives.
But you know who I think would do a bomb chicken nugget meal if they had it? Popeyes.
They don't do nuggets?
They have chicken strips, but they don't do like a nugget platform.
I never thought about that. I went to Popeyes. I went to Popeyes and I did the sandwich, and it was bad. I'll show you the picture after this. It was bad.
You went to the one in the Revere?
No, I went to the one back by my house, bro. It was terrible. It looked like somebody, like the chicken patties that you get from like the grocery store?
Yeah.
It was like somebody took one of those and stuck it on the sandwich. I was like, what is this?
I have yet to this day had the chicken sandwich from there.
Same.
Because I could cook it at home, but
We'll have to.
I got to try it though.
I mean, maybe there's a Marckie P show food Marckie P show coming. You never know. We'll just have to just eat everything.
Dude, if you launch a show, I am down to come cook. So the whole thing with
Chef.
the whole thing with Kaeno's Kitchen was because I love to go out and have a nice meal.
Yeah,
you know
same.
what I mean?
I didn't get this size by not going out and eating nice meals.
Exactly. But I also love to cook for friends and family as well. But the thing was that Uber Eats was charging an arm and a leg.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, I love the support. And one thing about Boston is definitely not like Miami, but Massachusetts alone, I should say, doesn't really put franchise markets on the hype.
Right.
More local restaurants
Yeah.
are known. And, I used to watch Phantom Gourmet and all those other
Yeah,
places.
those are fun.
I would try all these places and, with big night net restaurant groups, plug. But, they
Big
got
plug.
they got some good stuff. But
Yeah.
I will venture out. And I miss going to those places. So I started to try to emulate some of those places.
meals at the house.
And the meals and stuff that I do. But, I add my own spin to it. But, dude, those rates were ridiculous.
Yeah, they crush you.
Yeah, so
Taxes,
if you
delivery fee, and then the tip, and obviously you have to tip. You see these Uber driver meltdowns, bro, because people just aren't tipping them. It's like, I know it's a lot, but if you're gonna order Uber, you gotta tip. They're working too, 20%. when you go to a restaurant, I know people used to say like 15%, 15%. Like you go to a restaurant now, 15% is obsolete, right?
Even 20% is obsolete.
And 20%, but that was like the new normal for tipping, right? And people are like, oh, 20%. It's like all you have to do is just slide the decimal and just times it by 2.5 or 2.
Yeah.
And you've made a tip. You know, people tip terribly.
Yeah, especially on Uber Eats, your order is not that big. So like between 15% and 20% tip, it's like a $2 difference.
It's a $2 difference.
So
it's like, just do it. Like just that person is driving around in their car.
Yeah.
Giving you a service.
It's a luxury tax. There's a luxury tax for everything.
Convenience. It's convenient. And convenience is everything. When I lived in Somerville, you know, people would just be like, what do you do on your days off? Because we were working a ton, you know. It's like I have like one day off. I was like, I wouldn't leave my house. It was like, well, I would just be like, I would drop my dry cleaning off down the end of the street. I'd walk back up to my house. I'd order groceries on Amazon, watch Netflix, Uber Eats if I needed to. Convenience is key. I didn't have to do a thing for myself.
Yep.
You said
except get in the shower, and even then, I was just like probably calling somebody, "Hey, can you just come push me into the shower? Can you just come push me into the shower? Tell me I'm lazy. Get me off the couch."
That's the whole thing now. I mean, you think about. I said I haven't really fully left the house and gone out and ventured since like last March. Like we said, we'll go to restaurants here and there, but you know there's a time limit now. So
right.
You get it.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
Yeah, you eat and you leave. I went to Fireflies this weekend up in Marlboro.
It's a barbecue spot, right?
Yeah,
fire.
For me to go to for me to leave Waltham to go to Marlboro, and I know I could grill too. Like it got to be good.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, but it's still the whole restaurant vibe is not the same it was. You know, you go in, you eat. So again, like I said, I love supporting these local spots because I love to go back and eat them. But you know, I can make the same thing at home too.
Yeah.
But you know, you spread the wealth.
You got to spread the wealth, man. You got to, you want to give back, especially in a time like this where you know people are struggling with money, and if you're not, and you're able to give back in some sort of way.
But dude,
You should.
I did Peapod.
Yeah.
I had Peapod on my phone.
Yep.
We were scavenging nights when to get the Peapod order in.
So
we got Peapod. I got every single Grubhub
delivery
app on my phone.
Yeah, everything.
So
Same
the
here.
fact that I got hacked on my DoorDash, some fool delivered sushi. I mean, if you're gonna use my Grubhub account, like, come on, don't order a $10 meal. In Atlanta.
Deliver me some fire.
Who's ordering sushi down in Atlanta? Like,
imagine that. Imagine they find out the person that did that and like actually just drove the meal to Atlanta. Hey, man.
I called the shop. I called the restaurant, and I said, hey, someone placed an order, and they actually had the audacity to put their name in there. I said, when they come, don't give them the food.
yeah, that's messed up. I mean, how do you even like combat that?
Yeah, what they did was they changed my profile name.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they just didn't hack they hacked the whole thing, and
like a whole bunch of accounts started changing names.
Just changing names on them. So
that's brutal. One of my friends just had pizza delivered to their house that they didn't order. And they were just like, you have to pay for it. And they're just like, well, okay, I'll just pay for the pizza. That's been a thing in like Western Mass. People are like sending random pizzas to people's houses, and like you just pay for it because they're not going to take it back. You feel bad. Yeah. It's wild. It's a wild thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, if somebody wants to send me a pizza, I'll pay for it. No worries. No worries. I'll tip everything. But before we wrap this up here, you got anything pressing? You got anything dropping coming up? Anything you want to tell the people?
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, we're getting ready to celebrate the 700th episode of the radio show.
700
episode.
Wow.
So, I mean,
congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, like I said, we had some ups and downs. Like not during the pandemic. Actually, pandemics actually had me super productive. I mean, I have my own design firm, which we specialize in the music industry. We used to design for Envy Concepts, Mass EDMC, Big Night we've done work for as well, but that's kept me really busy and had time to work on music and stuff like that. So we're doing the 700th episode of The Vanishing Point. I'm gonna do in the next coming weeks is gonna be a 10-hour set.
You're gonna do a 10-hour set.
10-hour set. I mean,
wow.
Can't play clubs right now, so I'm gonna take that energy and
you better get some of that Cuban coffee inside of you.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a 10-hour set that I'm gonna break down into sections.
Right.
It's more like a progression, but I love those journey sets, and now Boston nightclub scene is only 4 hours.
Well, yeah.
I could do a 10-hour set. I could do a 4-hour set with my eyes closed. That's not so
good point.
So that and just some new music dropping, and I'm actually thinking about doing a spinoff of Kaeno's Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah,
love that.
It's a shameless plug here. I actually
That's just part of the show. You're allowed to plug whatever you want.
Well, I became friends with Tyler Florence.
Okay.
Tyler Florence is a sneakerhead. Like,
I mean, that's
big.
a solid thing to have.
So he's big into the sneaker culture, and he followed me one day on my page, and he's like, "Man, I love what you've been wearing. Where can I get some of these?" And I was like, "Tyler Florence, wait, I know who this is." I said, "That's the guy from the food truck."
Right.
So he actually created a show called Wolf It Down that I watch on a regular basis on YouTube, but I hate being in front of the camera, like,
Right.
because you know, you're in front of the camera, you either love it or hate it,
Right.
You know, and I would love to do kind of like a spin-off of like a DJ pops into like a restaurant
Right.
before the show, you know,
Right.
cook a meal for the entire, you know, front of the house,
Oh,
the
that's
team,
cool.
you know, and then we go to the nightclub and do the show.
That's cool.
You know, like if you own a restaurant, you cook for your team
Right.
before the restaurant opens.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to do like a concept like that.
That's cool.
And invite other DJs, because now I'm noticing too, not just for my own, you know, promotions and stuff I do on my channel, but I see other DJs that are restaurateurs and who also love to cook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Aoki, you guys work with.
Yeah, Pizza Aoki.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious.
You know, and I see Guy Fieri in the club,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
loves to cook too.
He rages.
You know, but there's other DJs that are out there. Like my good friend Steven Real from Seats played here a couple times too, but he's from Amsterdam. Guy was a line chef for a while, and John O'Callahan was a butcher. This guy was in the trenches,
slicing up pigs, bro, and slicing up beets.
Yeah, but he's an international world-renowned DJ, but he went back to his horticulture days. He's farming now, and
It's cool.
but he's still making music, but to kill time.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
All right.
But yeah,
I love that. Well, man, thank you for being on the show.
thank you.
And thank you for the sneakers, man, and the
You're
hat,
welcome.
the one of one.
So gift is a curse because Tim.
I know.
Yeah,
Tim's gonna.
out there. Tim's a sneakerhead.
He's probably waiting outside this door right now, waiting to rob me. But that's gonna be it for the Marckie P Show this week, man. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. I gotta bless Sam in a couple times.
Good Sam. Bless Sam.
All right.
Thank
Peace.
you. Peace.